Welcome to Creating Content Video!
Hello and welcome. I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I would like to demonstrate how to add metallic edging to a piece of paper on a handmade card. I'm stamping with the Painted Seasons bundle. This is a free celebration choice through the month of March 2019. You get the paper and the stamp set free with a $100 product purchase. The paper is absolutely beautiful. There's 2 sides to all of the pieces, and there's 12 pieces in the package. I'm going to start with a piece of this designer series paper, and as you can see, I'm rubbing the edge of the paper along the VersaMark clear sticky ink pad. This will allow copper embossing powder to stick to the paper. I'm using an old paintbrush to kind of dust away and make sure that I keep most of that embossing powder just along the edge. If it gets in the middle, it might be a little distracting. Using a well-heated heat tool, it has to be really warm before I start, or else it's going to kind of scorch this paper because there is quite a bit of embossing here. It's still warped the paper just a little bit, and I'm going to adhere this down with some snail adhesive. As you can see, this is working really well to hold the paper down to a card base. With soft suede ink, I'm using the pine cone image on a scrap of thick whisper white cardstock. I stamped it with that soft suede, but you could use any color brown that works nicely. And I've used the coordinating framelets to cut away the pine cone image. I'm using the stamp set called Part of My Story, which is also part of the celebration coordination that you can purchase the stamp set, and you could purchase this beautiful punch. It's called the Story Label Punch. It works perfectly for all the greetings. I'm also stamping a very small image that's from the same stamp set with Poppy Parade. I'm using the colors that are from the designer series paper to keep my sentiment and all of the accents from the project kind of coordinated and make sure that it matches the piece of pattern paper. I'm also using a piece of copper trim, and what's unique about the copper trim from Stampin' Up is that you can see that whenever I pull it apart with my fingers, that it's like a netting, really cool accent for a card. So I've pulled it apart to kind of flatten it out, and I'm just using this as another element of copper to bring the rest of the edging together. Very simple way. I'm using my Take Your Pick tool and some heart epoxy droplets. And this is a clear type of a sequin that already has an adhesive on it. And it's very quick to just add a sparkly accent without taking away from the pine cone accents. The inside of the card I look at as another opportunity to try out a design. So I'm stamping that same pine cone, but bringing in some elements from Painted Seasons stamp set. So I've used old olive and just giving it a bit of a greenery look. And then pulling in another one of those beautiful sentiments from Part of My Story. The Part of My Story stamp set is all about gorgeous sentiments, and there's one that matches the outside and the inside of the card. I'm so glad to have this because it is a wonderful accent. It's a really good pair. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I hope that you try out adding a metallic accent to your card. I would love to see and hear about how you've used this very easy technique. All of the products are available in my online store today, and there is a list in the video description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day.